Hi, I'm Karthik. Welcome back to my Mark Talk channel. In this video, we are going to see an interesting concept with Zapier. As you all know, like we have detailed videos and we can use webhooks in Zapier like to capture the incoming data. But there is an what if you want to integrate two or like multiple applications, and some of the applications may not be available with Zapier. And how to then you would be wondering like how to integrate those applications through the no code platform like Zapier or like Make we have like HTTP module where we can make a HTTP request, whether it's a get request or post request, we can easily make. In a similar way, there is an option in Zapier that is also called webhook. This webhook by Zapier is an action. Normally we use webhook by Zapier as trigger to capture incoming data. Now we are going to use webhook by Zapier to push data out of Zapier to some other platform. Let me show you like the difference between these two. Say normally to capture data we use webhook in the trigger, and you can catch raw hook or catch hook, and then Zapier will give you a URL which you can paste it in any platform like Go High Level, Send Webhook Action, in workflows or like anywhere you wish to send data to Zapier. But here there is another option called action, which is like, just let's click on add a step, and when you click an action it would show webhooks by Zapier. This is sending the data out of Zapier to some other platform, and you can choose like whichever the request you like to have, get, post or put. Get and post are normally used for API calls. Most platform accepts post request, and this is how you write API calls using Zapier. Say I'm showing an example platform. I'm showing an example API call which for a platform which is not available in Triple Seat available in Zapier, which Triple Seat is a popular event management software. A client of us wants to integrate the Triple Seat with another CRM called Go High Level, but the problem with that is Triple Seat is not available or not supported as integration with Zapier. But what you have to do, once you confirm that is not available, you see that whether that platform supports APIs or like webhooks, so that we can at least go explore that area to integrate through Zapier. Here we found like that API leads endpoints are available with Triple Seat, and Triple Seat allows us to get post data through through API. And now what we did is our developer we created this and ensure that this data goes whichever the record data it gets through. This is a sample Python code, and this works perfectly, and we got the exact response the client wanted. And then what we did, we converted this to code to shoot the Zapier, and I will show you how we did. Say again you have to go choose webhooks by Zapier, that is an action, and we are sending a post request, and the action here is the URL would be API Triple Seat. This is to create a lead in the platform, and let me just tell you the business case first. Whenever a lead is moved from a stage like new lead to scheduled appointment stage in the Go High Level opportunity, the scheduled pipeline appointment is the new pipeline stage, and the pipeline is main pipeline. Whenever this happens, it has to create a new lead in the Triple Seat. and that is the customer requirement. And how we can manage is like just create an action, and that is like the post request. And once that is done, we have this bubbly key is not a valid key. I just used it for demo, so don't you try to use this key. And and once you got the right API endpoints through the triple seat API or like any platform API docs, and then you can integrate this, and you have to see like which are the fields are mandatory and which needs to be passed how, and then only you can make the successful call. And if at all you want to get the the existing leads, you can use this endpoint. But for creating this, for creating a new lead, you have to create a post request. And and the payload type would be JSON or like form. Normally form and JSON are the most common types. JSON is the most popular one, and we are sending the first name, let's call the first name as test1, last name test2, phone number and email. You don't have to hard code the values. I have just used it to show you to you. Otherwise you can map the values, like I have mapped for the email address. You can get it from the previous module, whichever the module you have selected as the trigger. And then there is a key thing, location. I will show you. These are like, see, if at all you have more than one location and you need to specify the intended location, and in either the body or the URL, other location ID cannot be blank. So we have to have the location ID in our when we are creating the lead. That is the mandatory field. You have to go through the API docs thoroughly and create the API request accordingly. And then the thing is like that we are passing the public key directly in the URL itself, so there is no need for basic authentication. We can use the basic authentication for the if the platform demands that also. Header is simple. Content type, it should allow application or JSON. All this each and every bit of information is our data is very much needed. If at all you pass some other content type, then the call won't work. In this way you have to construct the data, and once that is done, you can map the values. Like if at all you want to map the phone number value, you can use the phone number field from the previous module. And once that is done, you can just click continue, and you can test the step. And once that is it is good to go, you can just click the publish. The API doesn't have to be post request. It can be a get request also. If at all you want to have a get request for a platform, you can just click the event as get, and then you can just click continue. And say I'm using a test platform for the get request. You can just copy this URL and use this URL here. And if at all you want query string, that also you can add param1 test and just click continue, and then click test as you can see in the receiver you have received this information. And see, we have received the parameters test, and you can see how our request has been passed by the receiving server. So we have constructed both get request and post request, and we have written a API call through Zapier. And this is how you can integrate any platforms which are not readily available with Zapier. Or in Make, you can use HTTP module. For Zapier, you can write API calls as a programmer would do. You can do it in the Zapier itself. This module would be a very powerful module, just in case you have to integrate the platforms which are not available in the Zapier. So you can pass, you can integrate a platform which is supported by Zapier and may not and another platform which is not supported by Zapier, and you can resolve you can push all the data from one platform to the other, as you do with any other regular Zapier model. I hope this video helps in learning this new concept. Let me know in case if you have any queries, or if at all you want to integrate any of such platforms. Please book a call in the link given to in the description. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing channel. Bye.